Not only does she stand up for Caitlin Clark on the court, but she stands up for Caitlin Clark in the media.
Stephanie White's not worried about Caitlin Clark's shooting slump, and Sophie Cunningham talks about how unique the group is and how much fun they can have together.
Oh my God, you see everything Caitlin Clark's doing at Iowa? Oh my God, this is fantastic. I know exactly how I'm going to use her when I coach her.
Sophie Cunningham express it in that way. It does make you feel good, right? It does make you feel optimistic.
Why is WNBA rookie Caitlin Clark facing rougher play than anyone else in the league? Sophie Cunningham just revealed the shocking truth. Some players are intentionally targeting her out of jealousy. But it doesn't stop there. Referees are allegedly letting it slide. Why is the league allowing this to happen to the face of women's basketball? Stick around to uncover how Clark's treatment could reshape the WNBA forever.
While other players get a microphone put in front of them, doing their media interviews, while they regurgitate the same nonsense.
Her rhythm. I could see her finding the fun again, the excitement again, and that is exciting.
White watched Caitlin Clark, in her own words, for 5 years. And you know what she was thinking those 5 years? I know how I'm going to use Caitlin.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
An all-star weekend. It is not an all-star break. you go do all the stuff and then you play again Tuesday after playing the Wednesday before.
Stephanie White is dead set on reintegrating Caitlin Clark into this bull motion offense.
Caitlin Clark isn't just making a splash in her rookie season, she's already become the face of the WNBA, and that's causing some serious tension. According to Sophie Cunningham, it's not just about stopping Clark from scoring. Players are going out of their way to rough her up, and the refs. They're letting it happen. This isn't just basketball, it's personal. Cunningham didn't hold back when describing what Clark is dealing with. Instead of just guarding her hard or playing clean defense, players are resorting to cheap shots, elbows to the ribs, unnecessary body checks, and other tactics designed to throw her off. And you'd think the officials would crack down on this kind of play, right? Not at all.
What may have been working when Caitlin Clark was out, isn't going to fly when Caitlin Clark's back. She's that damn good.
To continue to believe in the Fever season being what people thought it would be before it started, even if it didn't start that way.
The same word salad that Stephanie White lies says, Sophie Cunningham will say, no.
Cunningham claims that refs routinely swallow their whistles when Clark is involved, even in situations where a foul seems pretty obvious. The question is, why? Is it rookie hazing? Is there some unspoken message behind the non-calls? Think about this. During a recent game, one guard blatantly shoved Clark on a drive to the basket. It wasn't subtle, it was like a linebacker tackling a running back. Clark hit the floor, the refs kept their hands down, and the game just moved on as if nothing had happened. Cunningham pointed out that these moments are becoming a pattern.
And moving it side to side, that is, she said, getting everybody involved is a consistent mantra for Stephanie White. And
we are trying to reintegrate Caitlin Clark into an offense that was kind of productive.
Caitlin Clark gets everybody involved, but at the same time, when she has it, she has the ball all the time. So it's how you figure that.
It raises eyebrows, not just because it's rough, but because the official silence feels deliberate. If this was anyone else, Cunningham argues, those fouls would have been called. When Cunningham saw things escalating, she took it upon herself to step in. In one game, she aggressively confronted another player who had been targeting Clark, sending a clear message, if nobody else is going to protect her, I will. Cunningham believes this behavior isn't simply jealousy or regular competition. It's because Clark's arrival is disrupting the league's balance. Her influence is felt everywhere, merch sales, headlines, even ticket sales. Some players don't like it.
See how they do if they're able to be whole for a while there, because that hasn't been the case.
Sophie Cunningham, one of the few players on this team that will outwardly, publicly say what many of us are fans are thinking.
Cunningham's insight makes one thing very clear: this isn't random or coincidental. The targeting is calculated, and without intervention, it's only going to get worse. So why isn't the WNBA stepping in to protect its new star player? Caitlin Clark is everywhere: social media, commercials, highlight reels. She's not just a player, she's a movement. Her rookie season has boosted WNBA viewership numbers, packed arenas, and shot up merchandise sales. Let's not forget, TV networks are already using Clark's games to drive up ratings, proving her impact reaches far beyond the court. Sophie Cunningham hit the nail on the head when she called Clark essential to the league's growth, comparing her influence to how generational stars elevate entire sports. But here's the catch: for someone the WNBA relies on so much, Clark isn't being treated like a prized player.
You gotta use the word kind of, because when you're scoring 70 points per game, 81 points per game without Caitlin Clark.
Whole philosophical thing for her, and clearly not. She's not the only coach. That's a general, kind of accepted principle.
Stephanie White's trying to reintegrate Caitlin Clark into that offense while she was sitting on the bench, and we slowed things down.
Cunningham brought up a pretty wild contradiction. The league heavily promotes Clark's image to generate buzz, even using her success to tell a future of the WNBA narrative, but officials aren't safeguarding her when she's getting roughed up. So why take that risk? Why let petty on-court targeting overshadow the contributions of one of the most marketable faces the league has ever had? This isn't just isolated to one or two teams either. Cunningham revealed what went down in her days with the Phoenix Mercury, admitting there were actual discussions behind the scenes centered on toughening up Clark. It wasn't even about better strategies or matchups. The goal was to physically test her limits, sometimes in borderline dirty ways. Think of that, a league growing because of Clark's talent, yet tolerating a mindset where hassling her is part of the game plan. Sure, rookies face challenges, but Clark's treatment feels different.
During games and teammates are standing there, just looking, not doing anything, Sophie Cunningham will do something.
And she continued to harp on ball movement. That is a thing for her. She said, I think 77% assist rate or something like that in the game.
While you might be in love with this offense, she's back now, coach. You need to change it up. You need to switch it up.
Research shows how other leagues, like the NBA or even global soccer divisions, actively protect their headline stars, not every play, but certainly when it becomes one-sided or excessive. Players like LeBron James or Lionel Messi routinely get the superstar treatment from referees, ensuring their skill draws fans in without unnecessary risks. Clark isn't just missing out on those protections, she's openly being left to fend for herself. Cunningham mad.